have those garage notes. I'll give them to you.
Right. All right.
Lieutenant, how's Maggie doing?
What? Can I get that tape measure from you?
I say, how's Maggie feeling?
Oh, she's still unconscious. The men just left in the ambulance with her. When she comes to, they'll question her and they'll find out what happened to Miss Spaulding.
You got any word from Ross at all?
Excuse me, Vince?
Lieutenant, is there someplace else we can talk?
No, I can't leave here. Yeah, we don't know about Ross. He's on his way back to Springfield. We know that. We should be hearing from him soon.
Terrific. My daughter's been abducted and Ross is nowhere to be found.
Well, maybe he knows where Amanda is and went right there.
I hope to God you're right, and I hope he gets there in time before Mark Evans decides that Amanda is no longer of any use to him.
What makes you think he's with Rebecca?
Oh, I know how things are.
Well, I wish you'd tell me, because I don't understand any of it. Why would he go and see her tonight?
I'm the one who suggested it.
You did?
Yes, Quint and I are very worried about her, and I said that he should go see her and see how she's doing.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, dear, but what would he be doing there this long?
Yeah, Nola, what are you worried about? Do you think Rebecca would... I think she would do about anything right now. I think something's seriously wrong with her.
Like what?
I don't like the way she's been acting lately or talking or anything.
Remember the way she was when she burst in here on that poker party?
Right, and that's what Quint and I are going to try to persuade her to get help of some kind.
Forget it. Hold on.
Tony,
Ross,
I'm sorry to
hi.
bother you. I'm looking for Quint McCord. Is he here?
Well, as a matter of fact, we are too. He was supposed to be over here. He's a couple hours. I'm sorry. Come in.
Thank you.
What do you want Quint for?
Well, I was over at Thornway Road and I found this note on his desk. Nola, would you read this, see if you can make any sense of it?
If I can't have your love...
What is she talking about here, the accident?
What is it, Ross? You sound so worried.
I am. Rebecca Cartwright's a very dangerous woman.
Please, no.
You're insane!
Am I?
Listen to me. Please, you can't do this.
Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Do you remember? 3 years ago, pushing me, Mark? Well, I was hoping for a repeat performance, only using Amanda. It would make it all so nice and neat. But one small change in my plans really doesn't bother me. I can adjust to it.
Mona, it's me you want, not Amanda.
Yes, but what would hurt you more, Sam, than to watch her die?
Now, Mona, listen to me.
Why?
Listen. I'll do anything you want if you let Amanda go.
Would you?
Oh, yes, I swear it. But she hasn't done anything to you. You don't want to hurt her. Mark's hurt her enough.
Sam?
Yes, Sam. Absolutely. Sam used her. Sam doesn't love her.
Yes. Yes, I suppose he doesn't. Yes. He goes around using everyone. He goes around the world destroying everyone. But I can't stop now. Amanda has to die, and then you have to kill Sam. That's the way I planned it. That's the way I promised it would happen.
Promise who?
Our son!
Mona, stop it! Understand? I'll marry you. I'll go away with you if you want. But please, don't do this.
We will go away, Quint. But after I've done what I have to, then no one will be left to spoil our happiness. Amanda! I'm sorry I have to do this to you. I really am. But it's the only way left now.
The award-winning Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Coast Spray Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Now with more fabric softener freshness.
Stop it! Stop it! He's dead now. He can't hear you.
God, no. We've got to get help for him.
No! Don't tell me what's going to happen. I'm in charge now. I made the plans, and it's going to go exactly the way I want it. Oh, shut up! You took him away from me. You made me shoot him. That wasn't in my plan.
Oh, listen to me. Let's go, please.
I can't. She's still alive.
No. It doesn't make any sense for Amanda to die. Sam's dead. Isn't that enough?
No. It's not enough.
I don't care. I really don't care anymore.
Of course you care. You've got your whole life ahead of you, just like you, Mona.
I have nothing ahead of me until I've finished here. Oh, I know you think I shouldn't want revenge. I do. His death doesn't end it. No one can ever understand what Samuel Pasquin did to me. Yes. I'm sure you can understand it quite well. After all, he did the same thing to you. And then your mother.
No. Mona, please, just stop it. Look, Mona, I'll do anything you want. I'll marry you. We'll go away, but please, let's put an end to this.
Oh, it's going to end for her. You're going to join Sam for eternity. I'm sorry it has to be that way. But I'm sure that's what you want too, don't you? To be with him forever. I'm sure that's what everyone wants it to be. Especially Peter. I know Peter's going to be very relieved to hear that Sam and Amanda are dead. I do hope so. Maybe then he won't keep screaming for revenge. Maybe then he'll be satisfied at last. Come on, Amanda. It's your turn now.
Wait! Mona, listen to me. Please. I couldn't kill Sam. Let me kill Amanda for you.
You?
Yes. Let me do it for you, Mona.
If I can't have your love again, I can't accept your pity. Life means nothing to me without the hope that we will be together. I should have died the night of the accident.
Nola, do you have any idea where she's talking about going?
They had an accident Quinn and Rebecca had an accident several months ago out on Highway 57. It's about 3 miles out of town. There's a really steep drop-off there.
Yes, there's a cliff up.
Yeah, that's it. It's where she... That's it. That's it. I think we better get out there right now.
All right, I'll call the Lieutenant Mom.
Mom, will you take care of Stacy for me, please?
Please don't go.
I'm going with you.
No, stay here and take care of Mom.
It's going to be dangerous out there.
I know, but Quinn is out there, and he could be with Rebecca. I'm going with Ross.
a couple of squad cars.
All right?
Yeah.
Careful.
Damn, where is she? What's happened?
Jess, these Prince.
Alan, I know this is frustrating, but they're doing everything they can.
Mike, this is ridiculous. God only knows what's happened to Amanda, and these men are still here dusting for fingerprints.
Well, it might help lead to something that will help us find her.
Hey, Mike, speaking of prints, the State Bureau just sent a report back on that third set of prints we found in the foyer.
Oh, yeah?
Who was here, Lieutenant? Who did this?
Well, we don't know that she did anything yet.
Was it Rebecca Cartwright?
How did you know?
Rebecca. Why would she want to come and see Amanda?
You know her?
Yeah, she was my assistant until last week.
Did you fire her or something?
No, she quit rather abruptly to get married.
Well, can you think of any reason she might have been here to see your daughter?
No, I can't. Wait a minute. Rebecca was always very suspicious of Mark Evans. Perhaps she came here to warn Amanda. But how did you know it was her, Mike? How'd you know it was Rebecca?
Yeah. Because of something Ross had said. I think Rebecca Cartwright is really Mona Enright.
Mona Enright? But that's impossible. Mona's been dead for over 3 years.
Who's Mona Enright?
Mona Enright was married to Samuel Pasquin.
Which is Brian Lister's alias.
Lieutenant, oh.
Wait a minute, I want to hear about this. Hello.
So, Rebecca was married to Brian Lister.
No, I don't think that Samuel Pasquin is Brian Lister's alias.
Yes, but you see...
I think that Samuel Pasquin was Mark Evans' alias.
Oh, my God.
I didn't want to say anything before because I didn't want to upset you, but now that you know that Rebecca was here.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Rebecca wanted me to keep Mark in Springfield. She tried to persuade me to rehire him.
I think whatever Rebecca, Mona Enright has done, she's been planning for a long time.
That was Ross on the phone.
Any news?
He thinks Rebecca Cartwright took your daughter, and he thinks she knows where.
I wish we'd hear something.
Yeah.
Alan goes out to find Amanda. Now Alan doesn't come back. Now I'm worried about both of them.
Don't worry, we'll hear something soon.
Thanks for staying with me, Phillip.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh, listen, can I fix you anything?
No thanks, Hope. I'm just fine.
Phillip, I know you don't like me very much.
I never said that, Hope.
Yeah, I know, but ever since you've come back from prep school, there's been this strain between us.
Got kicked out, you mean, right?
Well.
That no Bauer ever got kicked out of boarding school.
Well, no Bauer ever went to boarding school before, until Uncle Ed sent Rick there, and well, I never really agreed with that.
Did you ever tell anybody that?
No. Maybe I should have. I know Rick didn't like it. I don't think you did very much. Both of you reacted very differently, though, didn't you?
Yeah, you could say that. He was a permanent resident on the honor roll, and I flunked out. Yeah, there's a little polarity there.
I can understand it.
You can?
Yeah, it must be hard to study when you think your father doesn't care about you.
He cares, Hope. Let's not get this confused, okay? It was you and Justin that screwed things up, remember? Sorry, but that's the way I feel.
You know, Phillip, Justin and I could not have interfered with your father's and your relationship if we wanted to. I mean, not that I did want to. But your father has always kept his relationship with his children separate from his relationship with me.
Does that make you feel kind of left out?
At times it does. But I know he loves me. And sooner or later my turn will come. And eventually it does.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Lately, it doesn't seem like Dad has much time for anybody, except Amanda.
Doesn't mean he doesn't care.
Yeah, I know. But you got to learn the signals, don't you? Trouble it is, it just seems like the signals are always changing.
Look, I know that your father is very proud of you, and he loves you very much.
You think I'm pretty worthless, don't you?
Well, I do think that you are wasting a lot of God-given talent. I think you've got a good mind and a kind heart. And it just upsets me to see you always taking the easy way out.
That's a strange answer, Hope.
But I don't think you're worthless. You couldn't be, or you wouldn't be doing so well at the hospital.
Where'd you hear that?
From just about everybody who works there. But mostly from my grandmother.
She's great. She and I are sort of sharing Professor Bruner.
Yes, I know. She's very fond of him, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I understand that he's been quite helpful to Rick with his German lessons.
Very. He's a great guy. He really is. Tries to be a bit of a curmudgeon occasionally, but I think that's just because he's kind of shy.
And you seem to understand him very well.
Oh, I should. Spend most of my day with him.
Did you see him today?
Yeah, I did, but just for a little while. As a matter of fact, I promised him I would come by this evening, but that was before all this started up with Amanda.
Well, listen, if you promised him, why don't you go see him now?
No, I told Dad I'd stay here with you, and that's what I'll do.
Look, I don't need to be babysat. I mean, I'll be fine. And if you feel better, you can come back here afterwards.
Yeah, but if Amanda does come by,
Look, you're not going to help Amanda by sitting around here.
No, I guess I'm not. Okay. All right, I will. I did give him my word, and I kind of hate to disappoint him. He hasn't had a very good day. So I'll do that.
Okay. And you stay there as long as you want to, okay?